guys, it's Chris here with Okanagan Peak Performance and going through one of our installments on good exercises done wrong. And today the exercise is called Stir the Pot. And this one was popularized by Dr. Stu McGill, a biomechanist from Canada. And the exercise quickly became, the staple of a lot of training programs. But unfortunately, as things become popular and more people start doing them, that opens the door to variations and sometimes to doing it incorrectly. So what the exercise involves is going from a plank position to putting the upper body, particularly the forearms and the hands, on a ball, and then doing a circular clockwise or counterclockwise motion as though you're stirring the pot. So the exercise, would look like where the elbows line up with the shoulders, the head chin is tucked, the legs are extended straight, and you're doing circles, as I was saying, clockwise and counterclockwise. Now the problem becomes is that we are doing this exercise to prevent seeing the trunk fall out and extension or increased arch through the low back. So that's the first mistake we might see is somebody doing that exercise where when they're doing it and you see the increased arch through the low back. Instead we want to see that there's enough glute strength and extension strength to prevent the body from falling into that arch. Secondly, what we don't want to see is the head peeking up. We'll cue the clients and say, imagine an apple under the chin and keep that packed neck position and be here and not peeking up. And you might see when somebody starts peeking up and looking around, the back, the low back, when I go here, I'll get that arch and that fallout. And the last thing is to say, you'll see people that go narrow with the movement through the hands and wide movement at the base of the feet. And the problem becomes now is that's not bad if you need to regress the drill, but people will start going to feet elevated and trying to go for a longer time. Instead, the intermediate progression should be trying to do a wider circumference with the hands and narrow your feet. So if I was out here with the wide feet, the progression becomes here. And if I was here with the hands, it becomes a wider circle. Last progression you can look to involve with Stir the Pot is more pressure on the hands, less pressure on the elbows. That lengthens the lever. So if I have pressure on the elbows, as I start to press to the hands and unload the elbows, there's a greater distance between the hands and the feet. The fulcrum now is that midsection, and that puts a little more stress through the core, and it's a nice progression.